Hello everyone, welcome to the very first unboxing of this channel. So what this is, it's a Mayflash Nintendo Switch Magic NS wireless controller adapter. So pretty much what this does is that it lets you use any other controller to the Nintendo Switch and to the PC. So let's try to get this to open. So this is the USB itself. You would put this into the Nintendo Switch dock, and then on this side you would put in a USB cable to your controller. Okay, so here we have the Nintendo Switch. And if you see on the side, it has two free USB ports. So we're going to be plugging this into the Switch. Okay, once it's connected, there should be a light blinking. If it's blinking, that means it's not connected. We want that light to be solid for us to know that it's connected. And I actually found out you could use this on the PS3. So if the light is blue, it's on the PS3. If it's green like this one, it's on the PC. And if it's red, it goes on the Switch. So since we want this to be on the Switch, we're going to have to hold down this button down. After a couple of seconds, it'll turn red. So now what we want to do is use a micro USB cable if you guys want to play wired. Okay, so we have the cable connected already. So on the PS4, I'll do a PS4 controller. We're going to be plugging this in right now, and then it's pretty much lighting up. Let's see. So right now I'm looking at the Switch, and it does work. It actually works, which is pretty cool. That's a good thing. So now if you want this to be a wireless connection, all we have to do is press this button down right here, and it's going to start blinking a lot. And now what we want to do is let's disconnect this PS4 controller, and we want to sync into it. So I'm pretty sure if you hold the share and the PlayStation button, it just start looking for a connection. Okay, so right now they're both blinking. Let's see if we get a connection. There we go. So it actually did connect to this, and I'll show you guys really fast how this looks. Okay, so now I want to test out the lag just to see if there's like any lag at all. And honestly, I am not seeing any lag at this at all. Like everything seems perfect. I mean, I'm using a wired connection, so of course there's not going to be a lag. And also, if you press the select button or the digital pad on this, it'll act as the capture button. So that's pretty cool. So you guys still have the capture button here. Let's try to do this wirelessly now. Okay, so I'm back to wireless, and pretty much the same thing. I am not experiencing any lag at all. The only downside is that gyroscope does not want to work. But other than that, this pretty much works. Okay, so this also works with the Xbox One controller. I'm doing it wired. For some reason, I'm trying to do a wireless connection with the Xbox One controller, but it is not working for me. If you guys know how to set this up with the wireless connection with the Xbox controller, just let me know, because I really want to play with this controller. That's pretty much the whole reason why I got this. But it looks like so far I'm gonna have to be using the wired connection. Okay, for those of you who do not want to plug this in on the USB and you want to play on handheld mode, this actually comes with an adapter from USB to USB Type-C. So all you have to do is you're gonna have to plug this in here, and you're gonna plug this in right over here, and it should start turning on. Okay, so once again, let's try to test this out with the PS4 controller, and this is going to be a wired connection. There you go, it read it right away and it supports it, but you know, the gyroscope does not support it. So if you guys want to play this game without any of the gyroscopes, you're gonna have to go to options and take it off. Okay, so if you guys want to do wireless connection, press this button, it'll blink fast. Press the share and the power button, and this one should start blinking fast too. And then just wait for a couple of seconds, and they should both be solid. Okay, so once they're solid, you can pretty much play this wirelessly. So the only way to play handheld mode with this wirelessly or with any controller, you have to have this plugged in. So right now you can see it moves around, but as soon as I plug this, it does not work anymore. So this has to be plugged into the device. Okay, so now we're going to be trying the Xbox One controller. We're going to do a wired connection here, and pretty much right away it read it, so you guys could play with the Xbox One controller here. Okay, so now if you want to play with the wireless connection with the Xbox One controller, you're going to have to press this button here and hold down the sync button on this, and they should both start blinking fast. But with my experience, I was not able to connect this to this wirelessly. I'm not sure why My guess is that I have the old version of the Xbox One controller, so the newer version has a headphone jack in the bottom, so I'm guessing that the newer one will work because I've seen other videos of people trying this wirelessly to this, and it does work, but for some reason mine doesn't want to work. My guess is just that it's the older model. Okay, so now we're going to be trying the Xbox 360 controller to the adapter. So what we're going to do is we're going to plug this in here, and there you go. Right away it read it. So this is pretty much a fan favorite controller that everybody loves, and this does support this adapter here. I don't have the wireless version here, so I cannot really try it out. Okay, another controller that I want to try out is the Wii U Pro controller. Okay, so we're going to be doing the wired connection, and as soon as I plugged it in, it does not work. So let's just try pressing the A button. Just turn it on there for a bit. Okay, so pretty much it works now. As soon as I plugged it in and pressed the A button, it turned on the controller and it actually works. So now let's try to do this wirelessly. Okay, so once again, press the sync button here. There you go. And then just press the A button. Let's see if that works with it. And that does not work. So let's just press the sync button now. So instead of the A button or any button, you have to press the sync button. And now it works. So if you guys want to play this with the wired connection, just press any button, it will turn on. If you guys want to try with the wireless connection, you're gonna have to press the sync button in the back and it'll work. Okay, let's do something crazy and let's plug in this GameCube adapter for the Nintendo Wii U onto this USB here, and then we're gonna be plugging in the game. Now we're gonna be plugging in the GameCube controller here, and nope, it does not work at all. It does not want to work. So, and there's no way to do this wirelessly because there's no sync button on this, and this is not made to be wireless. But if you guys really want to use a GameCube controller on this, you could actually plug this in to the Nintendo Switch dock. So once you plug this into the dock, you are actually able to play with this controller to the Nintendo Switch. So if you guys want to play a future Smash Brothers game or Mario Kart or anything, this will actually be read by the Nintendo Switch dock. Yeah, this is pretty much the whole video, guys. If you guys really don't want to spend money on the new controller and you guys own a controller with another console, you just spend $25 on this and you pretty much have a brand new controller for your Nintendo Switch. For me, I personally really like the Xbox One controller. It's really too bad I can't connect this wirelessly to it. If you guys own an Xbox One controller, and I mean like the newer versions or anything, if you guys manage to get this to work with this wirelessly, please let me know. And if it does work for it, let me know if it's the newer version or if it's the older one like mine, because I really want to get this wirelessly to work on it. But yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Okay, so quick update. I managed to purchase a newer version of the Xbox One controller, and I tried to do the wireless feature on it, and it actually does work on it. So if you guys have an Xbox One controller and it's the newer model, if you guys can't tell between the newer or the older one, usually the newer one has a headphone jack right here in the bottom side of the controller. So if you guys have the newer version, this will work wirelessly onto the Nintendo Switch. If you guys have the older one, then it'll still work, but you have to plug it in as a wired connection. But other than that, that's pretty much it for this update, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching.